Welcome back to us playing tabletops games. This is part 2 for the 7 Circle. Beforehand, we got through most of the investigative parts of the show. The players are all part of a TV show who do ghost hunter kind of stuff. And we're going to Eilean Mor, an island off the coast of Scotland. With me today is Jean, playing Ari Goldstein. Steen?
Yep.
Which one?
Goldstein.
Steen, okay. And with me is Steve with Shanti Ohm, the host of the show, and John's the producer. And because it kind of doesn't make sense having a 2-man television show, 3-man television show is not at all possible either. But still, I will be playing... What?
Nicholas?
No, they have a whole crew. Just behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Who says those people don't exist, though? We're just focusing on 3.
Yeah, no, there's only 3. But I'll be playing the cameraman, William.
I'm a producer. How are you going to tell me there's only 3?
Williams. And just so we can get into a character, I'm going to ask you guys each question that you have to answer in character. Okay? So, Shanti Ohm, how do you go from a prestigious stuntman, if you worked with such people like Chuck Norris and Jackie Chan, to being a host of a television show on Channel 8?
Just trying to do different things.
So
Get a feeling for more than one profession.
So you pretty much, after stuntmanning, you just went, I want to be a host of a television show. Is there a reason why you chose, why you went in for the audition, I should say, for The Other Side?
Just to disprove all the haters. You know, there were a lot of people just doubting my talents, so I had to bring them to South Beach and then to Scotland.
Alright, awesome. So, John, how did you get to be producer of The Other Side? Did you pitch the show, or did you just take on the job?
I just took on the job. I'm a well-known producer. Come on. Ari Goldstein.
What made you take on the job?
Huh?
What made you take on The Other Side?
Shanti Ohm, of course.
Big fan of his?
Yes.
Alright. And a question for both of you. What is the scariest thing that you guys saw from this show?
Wait a second.
You can just make something up.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be from this episode. These guys have watched a lot of Ghost Hunters. They should be able to come up
Wait,
with
who's
something
asking these questions? No, I
Me.
haven't.
to get you guys in character.
Yeah, but who's you?
God.
Oh, God. Yeah, but God would know that I don't believe in this shit. I'm the producer.
Okay, so you don't believe in it. I don't know. So I personally, stopped really believing in the whole Ghost Hunter stuff. I still think weird shit happens, but that doesn't really explain a supernatural thing.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where I think, it would be fun just to do the Ghost Hunter thing. Like, you know, take an EMF, a recorder, go into a haunted house and just do it.
The scariest thing I saw was your A's.
What?
Your A's.
In what?
Your A's. Your written
Oh,
A's.
fuck you. I'm like, wow, you really didn't want me to do good in school, apparently.
No, your A's look like keys.
How about you, Shanti Ohm?
Scariest thing I've seen?
Yeah, a part of the show.
I think it was down in Stardew Valley. There was, a lot of darkness, a lot of, just weird things happening. Creepy feeling. Yeah.
For people who do not know, on my desktop wall screen right now is Stardew Valley, a game That's a Harvest Moon-like game. Hopefully coming out in 2015, I hope. I really want it. It has multiplayer. Anyway, so if you just wanted to know how his mind works.
That wasn't Steve. That was.
Fucking hate you.
Okay, so you guys just spent the night at
I don't know what Steve person.
You guys just spent the night at the hotel where Patrick Raleigh and Nathan Glass stayed at. It's the morning. You guys are supposed to go collect your helicopter and head out to the island. As you guys, all three of you take your equipment and bags and stuff, head to the concrete jetty where the helipad is. I'll just make up her description. A kind of shorts Caucasian woman, maybe in her mid-20s, early 30s, more likely, comes out and introduces herself as Katrina Trent. She is the harbor master and the owner of the helicopter. She just wants to let you guys know that the helicopter has enough fuel to go to the island, do a couple laps, come back, and still have half a tank. So you guys shouldn't have a problem with gasoline. She made sure all the equipment's correct. She let you know there is a satellite phone in the helicopter. If you guys need help, there's not a lot of reception out there, so it's a good idea to keep the phone on you, probably. Don't steal the helicopter. Don't be dicks. That's pretty much how that conversation goes. Any questions for her? Anything?
By dicks, are you talking about Richards? Or...
She laughs. Please don't break that chair.
At least we'll have it on camera.
What, for my mom?
Yeah. We're not doing anything, you know what I mean?
Right,
I stopped talking back, but I still hear noises just from me, fidgeting or something.
When I get my own place on my own, I want to get like a dining room table, so for tabletop games. So I'm gonna make sure I get like good ass chairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Beanbags.
Alright.
I gotta show you the sumo beanbag one of these days. So I'm guessing no questions for her. Okay, you guys. Wow, I just realized something. I did not give you guys dice.
Oh.
I am a horrible person.
We didn't even get to use our dice last time.
What?
I said we didn't even use the dice last time, that's why I didn't remember.
So with this system, you don't roll dice for investigative stuff. You just spend the points, which is good because you don't want to roll and then miss a clue. So that's why I kind of like the system. But for this book, separating all the action into like an act is kind of, I don't know, not that great in my opinion. Do you want to have a second dice in case that doesn't roll good?
Okay.
How about you, Steve?
This is the blues dice.
This is fine.
I'm going to take out 3d6 because, well, you guys are probably going to die. By the way, if you roll your dice off the table, the result doesn't count and you have to re-roll it on the table.
I can't roll onto the table right now.
What does it do again?
What?
To roll it off the table?
You just gotta do it again.
Yeah. I will not accept your roll.
Okay.
Rigged.
Rigged?
Hmm?
You said rigged?
No, I said rigged.
Oh.
Like Rick rolled.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Someone got me decent before the Star Wars trailer came out. Star Wars trailer leaked, and they did the best, man. It was like leaked from in theater, right? So there's someone sitting in the theater, watch it, and then the Rickroll comes on in the theater. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, so you guys get into the helicopter. Shanti Home is piloting it. The day is pretty clear, no really troubles. Though I will ask Shanti Home to give me a driving check.
Driving check?
Yeah. The way general abilities, here's your driving. The way general abilities work is you can spend points to modify your roll. So let's say you spend 2 points and then roll a d6 and got a 1, you really got a 3 because you spent 2 points. Okay, you do know that's going to come up on the audio, right?
They like the sound.
It's the points plus whatever I roll.
Yes. But you have to spend before you roll. That's how that works. Anyway, it's up to you if you want to spend points. You can also just roll. It's up to you. But yeah, I want a driving check from you.
What is a driving check?
Driving the helicopter. Just, you have to roll.
Look at that, Shanti
You do a great job flying the helicopter. Not having to deal with the usual stuntman work of doing evasive procedures and stuff like that. It's actually a piece of cake for you. It's so good that the cameraman, Will, is able to get a lot of great shots of the island as you guys are circling it for shots. Oh, fuck, shit, balls. This is a family-friendly show, by the way. From the helicopter, you guys can see the outline of the house. The way all this is gardens, and then that's the house, and that's the entranceway. And you also get a good look of the island itself, Eilean Mor. On the island is the lighthouse, the chapel, and the house itself, which is fairly large in this image, because it's a fairly large house. No, when you guys stop digesting that while I look for...
I like how it shows the elevation.
You don't or do?
I don't.
Why? It's also not that great of a elevation.
I mean, I guess normally it would be like drawn.
Yeah.
With the lines.
Yeah, military maps would be like that. Yeah, this is just to give you an idea.
So
But
it's just highest elevation at that point, or like across that way?
Across it looks like.
So this whole line right here is the highest.
Yeah, because that's where you would put a lighthouse at the top. Okay, so you guys go in to land the helicopter on the helipad, which is close by the lighthouse. It's usually used for crews to come in and do maintenance and stuff. But
which house?
The lighthouse.
So you guys land a helicopter, and through your training, Steve, you know you have to get out and tie down the helicopter and stuff. And as you guys are tying down the helicopter, the winds are... There's more wind than you would get on, mainland. The air has a large salty feel to it. Waves are crashing up against the island. The whole island is noise to your ears. The grass is not, the grass you would find in a civilized place. It's crunchy and hard and more natural. you know. This is the untamed lands where no one lives. Or very little lives, if at all. So after you guys tie down the helicopter, how do you guys want to proceed? You guys can go to the chapel, the lighthouse, or straight to the house.
Well, aren't we closest to the lighthouse?
Yes. Then the chapel would be on the way, and then the house.
How long are we going to be on the island? How long are we supposed to be on the island? Like, what was the initial plan?
The initial plan is, like, usually you guys do about 2 days.
Okay.
So, you get time to do all the shots you need.
Yeah. I don't even know. I feel like we didn't get enough about the lighthouse. Like, because right now I don't even see, because remember you said that was like one of the attractions, the outside lighthouse? I mean,
That's where you can. Yeah, because there was a story where 3 lighthouse keepers back in the day, when the lighthouse was manned, disappeared, and they left food on the table and all these other things. That made it seem really odd.
Yeah, but none of that stuff's there, and we're not even allowed inside. So I don't know the whole.
Well, you can get like exterior shots and just check out the lighthouse in general. It's about it's still pretty morning, getting close to noon.
I mean, I guess we would stop there first because it's on the way. I don't know. I haven't been interested in the lighthouse from
personally. Your character.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like, let's just take some shots and move on. It's fine. Okay. So you guys head to the lighthouse. Stone wall surrounds the lighthouse grounds. The elevated former railway runs through an opening in the southwestern face, which leads into a small courtyard. Grass has grown through many of the gaps between the flagstones covering the floor here. The impression of the tracks in the concrete run into a narrow alleyway. Blah, blah, blah. A door at the end of the alleyway leads into the old lighthouse keeper's quarters and the stairways into the lighthouse tower. The door has been recently forced open. You can see the door was
Which door is forced open?
It leads into the lighthouse.
So we can ignore the rules? Is that what you're saying? If we choose
If you want to be good citizens and check what's wrong, because you can tell it was forced open. Like something cracked the door open. More likely a crowbar or something.
It's up to Chantium. He's the beast. So.
I say we do it.
Alright. Let me make sure I bring my fanny pack.
What the hell?
Sorry. Alright. Keep kicking.
When you guys enter on William's recording, we can just cut this out if we're not allowed to use it, right? Okay, cool. And as you guys enter, nothing seems wrong. Nothing looks like it's been touched. Whoever broke in did so within the last few hours, you assume? You can. Do any of you have a science?
That's why I had my fanny pack. Preparedness. Do any of us have what?
A point in science under investigative.
Nope.
Steve does.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend that point?
But where's science?
Last one.
Oh, okay.
Spend it. Trust me, you're getting to a point where the investigative abilities you're going to start doing more of the general abilities. You shouldn't be afraid to spend your points on one shot. If this was a campaign, I would say, it's up to you, but I say spend it.
All right.
Okay, or is that point? And you go down to 1 science.
You had 2 science?
Yes, he's a fucking good host.
He's prepared. See?
Chantium, when you see the mechanisms for the lighthouse and all that stuff, even though it doesn't look broken or anything, you can tell the top of the lighthouse, the mechanism that makes the light spin, will not work from examination. When the lighthouse comes on, the light won't be spinning. You can tell that with the way the lighthouse is. When the light comes on, it'll be in the light will go in this direction, along with the elevation line right there.
So somebody messed this up? Because the door is broken into, and then something's broken.
The line to the gas supply has been cut, and the ignition mechanism in the lamp has been broken. So the light wouldn't come on, and the mechanism wouldn't spin. This one's has been jammed. Yeah. So if you guys want, you can make a mechanics to actually repair it yourself. It would take. Do any of you guys have mechanics?
Nope.
Okay, you guys think it'll take forever? Like, to fix everything, it would take way too long. So.
Who runs the lighthouse again?
The lighthouse is run by. There's a metal plaque on the lighthouse with contact information to the mainland. So I'm going to say it's run by. Headed with the seal of the Commissioners of Northern Lighthouses, bearing the motto in Salutem Omnium. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know, that's Latin. It doesn't actually tell me this thing. In Salutations of Light? I don't know. People at home, if you know Latin, let me know. But yeah, there is contact information to the mainland if you want to call it in.
How fast would they get here? Because I don't want them to get here fast. We're trying to film.
They would. I shouldn't have given you that pen, apparently. They would probably come quick.
But they're not as good flying as I am.
No, they're not, but still, they would still be on their way. I guess we'll leave it.
Okay. So you guys can do wherever you want. There are like little supplies in the lighthouse. The characters can find a crowbar and extra fuel supplies for the lighthouse backup generator. So there's crowbars and let's say hammers and screwdrivers and stuff in there. So if you want to grab anything, just let me know. And I would say tell me now, or else it's a preparedness check later on.
Is there a machete?
No. There would be no need for a machete on this island. It's all grass. There's no trees or anything.
Is there a katana?
We're not taking
Definitely
anything.
not. Okay.
Because we don't need to be blamed for being the ones breaking in or something.
Okay. That's fine. So I guess you guys doing your Eilean Mor was first known for this first incident with the lighthouse keepers and going into the whole supernatural stuff. Afterwards, I guess you guys head to the chapel, which is dedicated to Saint Flan. Jesse Howitt actually mentioned it being the only place where the demonic talking didn't reach him. The chapel dedicated to St. Flan stands a short way from the lighthouse. It was referred to by the former lighthouse keepers as the dog kennel because of its size. Comprised of stone slabs laid on top of each other, the roof leans precariously in on itself, and the room looks like it might collapse at any moment. There is just one very low entrance, which requires the characters to crawl through to get inside. And just to give you guys visualization, this is what the chapel looks like. So, it's not an actual chapel. It's just something they dedicated to St. Flan. How do you guys just want a videotape outside of it or go inside? Just ignore it. Just take a picture and move on.
It doesn't look that big in that picture you showed us.
It's not.
So how would we go inside?
You have to crawl in.
I guess we could. Well, that'd be tough to get the cameras in there. Well, okay, you know what? Cameraman, handy cam. There you go.
Am I the only one going in?
You're the only one who can fit there with the camera. It's just to get the look, and then we'll narrate over it if there's anything interesting that we come up with.
Okay. Oh yeah, we can splice in like the Jesse Bullitt interview or some shit. Okay, he crawls in. He's videotaping. It's actually quite nice in here, guys. It's nice not having the wind blowing on you the whole fucking time. It's also a little warm in here. Kind of peaceful. It's nice. Anyway, he finishes up, crawls out. Alright, so I guess we're going to the house?
There was nothing of note in there? Just...
It looks like how you think it would look in there.
Alright,
it's nice and warm. It's, it covers you from the elements of the outside, but that's about it.
Alright. Yeah. To the house. There's nothing else we have to do. Was it? Okay.
No.
Wait, where are we staying while we're here?
I guess Audrey gave you permission to stay in the house.
Alright, to the house then.
And really, you're kind of just given the time frame of 2 days. Like, if you finish it in a night, no one's gonna tell you can't come back. As long as you guys do your job, it's fine. So as you guys are heading to the house, a fair distance away. Hold on. You can see the house. It's a cylindrical building with a dome roof.
That's not the house. No, that's a lighthouse.
No, that's the house actually.
No.
Holy shit, I didn't see this picture. I'm gonna have to put this up. Steve, you wanna see the picture? You can see it? And then there's the wind turbine apparently. I was thinking more of but whatever. Oh my god, yeah. That's a massive house.
Wait, you said people didn't know there was a middle room. How do you not know?
What do you mean?
Or is this whole thing? Is that just that? Like, this is not this.
No, this is this. The inner room is the middle room here. What they thought was that was just a giant beam itself.
I thought that was
giant stone beam. No, that was the house.
This is the house, yeah. Okay. I feel like they're kind of dumb, though, for not knowing that you could go up there.
Wait, I'm a little confused. What do you mean?
Like, you said they thought this was just a beam, that it wasn't, like, this part that you could...
No. See, this is the house itself. This is the gardens outside, and that's a wall. Just high tide or something.
So I'm saying that this is the house, not the wall. This circle right here is not the wall, it's the house.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And within the house is the boulders. By the way, I described the boulders wrong last time because I'm an idiot. The way the boulders are 6 giant boulders and one even bigger giant boulder in the middle of them. So the house kind of looks like it. The 6 around 1. Just so you guys know. The wind turbine is constantly rotating in the ever-present breeze. From a distance, you guys see that the doors and windows have all been bricked up.
Brick?
Yeah.
When you abandon a house, then you usually just put wood, and it's on an island.
Yeah. So it was bricked up, and no one told you about that. Actually, Audrey gave you a key to the house, and the doors are bricked up.
Was this done without her knowing?
Within the little wall surrounding the house, the neatly kept shrubbery forms the pattern of the flower of life, which you guys don't know about.
I need to use the restroom.
Go ahead. Okay, we'll take a small break. So, as you guys are walking up to the house, from a distance, okay, you guys have to make a sense trouble test. Sense trouble is under general abilities. William has none, so he's just gonna roll blindly. Okay.
That's a roll blindly as well.
Blind rolling.
Okay. Okay, both Will and Shanti Ohm sees and actually points out to Ari Goldstein, who is more preoccupied with something else, that there is a figure in the gardens on the western side of the house. It's a very dark figure, which is weird because it's noon. It's a little cloudy, so... It's definitely the outline of a person, but you guys can't tell if it's male or female. What do you guys want to do?
Flashlight.
It's let's say it was in this picture, let's say it's at the house while you guys are just entering into the...
Oh, it's outside the house?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Photography.
Let's just go look at it.
Okay.
It's not moving. It's not a person. Right?
It's a person.
Oh, it is a person.
It's unmistakably a person.
Okay, well then.
But do you want to use the zoom function on the camera? Okay.
Yep.
No, I say we just approach, but we're recording the whole time. I
But
believe in Shantiel.
Do you zoom in?
If shit goes down.
Do you zoom in as you're walking up to it?
No, it's gonna get closer as we walk up to it. He's the host.
I'm asking you.
He's not the cameraman.
Everyone has a camera
Oh, okay.
because we're a 3-man team.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Alright.
So do you want to zoom?
No.
Okay. William is. Which means he needs to make a stability check. Because I'm an asshole. I'm not going to make him spend 8 points. Okay. As you guys are walking up to him, William's in his, with the actual big camera while you guys have, smaller cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And he stops in his tracks. And he starts, shaking, very violently. and he's gonna lose 7 stability. Yeah.
Okay.
So that will put him down to
You saw that?
what? It was 16.
No, no.
Oh. What's 16 minus 7? I'm sorry, 9. I do math for pretty much a living, technically. Fuck's sake. So he's very violently shaking, and he just stops dead. What do you guys do?
What's wrong with you?
It's a lizard man. It's a lizard man.
Oh my
Guys, stop! No, seriously, it's a lizard man. And you can see the figure dash away behind the house. What do you guys want to do? All William's doing like, I fucking knew it. Oh my god, it fucking exists. Oh god.
Alright, you need to get your shit together. Because we're gonna continue. We're going to find out. I'm sure.
He's like, no.
It's just the person.
No, here, let me show you. I got it on camera. And he rewinds the tape. Yes, actually has to spend a point of photography for this. Because it's a little blurry, but he's able.
You said he was shaking furiously.
What? It's a little blurry, but he's able to stabilize the image. And what you guys see is you do see a man, and you actually seen a photo of this man before, and it's Nathan Glass. But instead of being his normal face and stuff, he looks like this.
Fuck
His
this.
teeth is fucked up.
This is when you leave.
Face is wrinkly, and you can see the veins in his face, and he definitely does not look like a normal person. But you can tell from the suit and some of the basic features. That's Nathan Glass.
You see it? It's up to you.
It was on a camera.
I am not gonna put you guys in harm's way, but I kind of want to find out what the hell is going on. I'm scared.
William, after seeing this and going, what the fuck? No, when I saw it, it was a lizard man. Now I want to see what happens.
Wait. Yeah, I don't know. I find it funny that you're not like as scared of this as the lizard man. Like you seem relieved that this is what you're seeing.
So Williams,
Yeah.
William Williams, is actually a true believer. He believes in all the supernatural stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, do you guys know the lizard man thing?
Not really.
I think I told this before.
Yeah.
But there's this conspiracy theory where lizard men control everything. Like all politics and all that stuff. The media. The lizard men control everything. And so he's like, he thinks it's real, but having actual proof scares the shit out of him because it's if they control it, if they want us to die, they'll kill us. But not after saying it's a ghost, he's like, what the fuck?
Wait, that's a ghost?
Well, it's not a person.
But it's not a ghost. That doesn't look like a ghost.
It looks pretty solid for a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just looks messed up. Like it
Right.
looks like not. Yeah, like you said, not.
Well, he thinks it's a ghost.
A normal person.
Because why would a ghost be able to shape form? Or distort his mind? Anyway, so what do you guys choose to do?
It's up to the talent.
You want season 3, right? Prove to those people that you are a great host.
This is more than that, though. No shame in whatever decision.
Why don't we just keep going?
Okay. As you guys reach up to the doors, they are,
I brought my phone.
they are, it's bricked up, not like greatly, like you can use a crowbar to get rid of some of the loose bricks and be able to get into the house. But you would need a tool. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, we have to have tools. We have to have tools because we're coming to this place like.
Yeah, your helicopter probably has, a couple, you probably brought, stuff that you can use.
I want to use some preparedness.
Okay. What do you, wait. What are you saying you have?
What would we have?
I guess a crowbar. I want to say sledgehammer just because it's bricks. But I don't think we would have a sledgehammer.
Why not? We might have to break
What are we
something.
gonna do?
We might. Wait, did we have permission to do whatever we wanted in the house? What did we have permission to do in the house?
They said you can film in the house, don't break anything, pretty much.
This
But
was the worst. Why did we
Also,
take this job?
well, but no one told you about this. If you want, you can call Audrey, the owner of the home.
So we're gonna tell her about the bricks.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell her about the bricks. Also,
Tell her
Tell
not
her
to
we-
call anyone.
what?
Not to call anyone.
No, but tell her. I don't know about that. Like, okay, call about the bricks, and we gotta tell her generally about what we saw. Just that there was a person or whatever. Now, pretty much, I want to say if we're gone too long, I want help coming at some point.
Okay. So you call. Who calls?
I guess I would call.
Right.
But Chantion, though.
So you're calling.
He's the charismatic one. We're trying to get permission to break
Not
down.
really. Technically, you have more interpersonal skills than him, and his is intimidation. He's a very intimidating guy.
Fine, negotiation.
Well, no, you don't have to spend any points, but you call her up, and when you tell her about the windows and doors being like, what? I wasn't informed of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have permission to do whatever you need to do to get into the house. As you know, even if you guys have to break a door, it's fine. One door is not a big deal.
Okay.
And do you go into the other thing?
Yes. We saw a man. Kind of freaky. I don't want to get into the details about that, but there's a person here that I don't think should be here. So, if you don't hear back from us, should we be?
By the way, you're pretty sure it's Nathan, like from pictures you've seen.
I don't want to say that
Okay.
though, because then we just.
I
sound
just
crazy.
wanted to make sure.
We just sound crazy right now.
You just say you saw a person.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's weird. If the house is bricked up, where's that person staying then? If there is a, are you sure you saw a person?
We
Maybe
definitely
it's
saw a
just
person.
trick of the eye.
We have it on camera.
Okay. Well, I say be careful. Do you want me to call the cops or?
If we, what's good intervals? Pretty much, we're gonna be checking in now.
6 hours.
Every 6 hours. Well,
That's fine.
We're only gonna be there.
if 6 hours is a long time, we could die in 6 hours.
Like, I'm sure,
Text. We could just text. Satellite phone has text, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe?
Alright, we're gonna keep texting. And if you don't get a message every
3 hours.
3 hours, call, authorities or somebody because,
Okay. Well, either way, I think you guys would be fine. Three of you against one, you guys should probably be fine. Just don't split up, I guess.
probably, but just in case.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, well, I hope nothing comes out of that, but good luck with the show. Again, you guys have permission, no problem. Click. Okay, so you want to say you have a crowbar? Is that what you want to do?
I wanted my sledgehammer.
You want to sledge it? You can
Sledgehammer
roll.
would be good.
It's a higher
Oh,
difficulty.
wait, I'm
so the way
adding 3.
so subtract 3. Sorry.
7.
You have a sledgehammer. It's on the helicopter because you don't want to drag that thing.
Okay.
But you send William to go grab it. He grabs it, comes back, and who's gonna break open the door?
Just not me.
Exactly. Also, we're still recording. The show must go on.
Oh yeah, no. William's like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And I guess Shanti Holmes goes like, we got permission from the owner of this house to be able to get inside. Disclaimer. And William's just recording. And give me a athletics roll. You can
I have to say how much I'm adding.
If you want
to add. You can save your athletics. It's not a difficult check. It's not difficult to hit.
Meaning you don't necessarily have to use your points. It's up to you, but it's not necessarily. It's like the driving,
Okay, it takes sometimes for like stuff like this, like with the helicopter. If you rolled a 1 in the helicopter, I wasn't gonna say you fucking crashed the helicopter. I was just gonna say, oh, you have a hard time keeping control of it. For this, it takes you an extra. It takes you longer than you thought it would. But you loosen the brakes, you're able to take it out enough to get to open the doorway enough to put the key into the door and walk into the entranceway. You walk into the main entrance, which leads into the lobby. If you want to write on the map, you can. Well, I mean, I actually write on it, not
Trace.
the outline.
Do you by any chance have some eye drops?
No, I'm not.
Eyes are really dry right now.
Blink. What?
Okay, as you walk into the lobby, the lights click on. It's an automatic light system. On top of the ceiling, there are zodiac signs, the constellations of the zodiac signs on the ceiling. On the ceiling of the lobby are the constellations of Aries and Taurus. The stars are marked by the ceiling lights with gold lines joining them. Okay, the walls in the room are painted a deep blue from the top, and as it's coming down to the bottom of the floor, it starts turning it's a gradient to white, and the last 6 feet of the walls is just white. So yeah. Let's move in. Yep. The floor of the lobby is comprised of a huge mosaic design that looks the same like the way the gardens looked when you were flying over them in the helicopter. It's the same design as that, which, as you can see here, it looks like that. On the far wall from the main entrance is where the staircase starts. Staircase ascends around the wall to the inner room towards and eventually comes full circle through the hole in the library. So it pretty much just wraps around as you go up into the second floor. Do any of you have architecture? First one? No. Okay. Yeah, fuck it, I'll give it free because you guys got the information. You know where the door to the inner room is? It's next to the. It's like the staircase, like right before the staircase goes up. You can kind of see it. It's really. If you didn't know about it, you probably wouldn't have seen it being plastered up and everything. But you can see the faint details of there could be a door in that general area. So the doorway to the left is open. The doorway to the right is closed.
How far-fetched would it be for me to have those things that if they get crossed, you get notified? It's like you put one on each side.
Oh, it's like a laser beam and then something walks through it.
Yeah,
it goes beep, A.
Yeah.
I would assume those are really expensive.
For a TV show.
True, but you're also on Channel 8. So you can give me a preparedness roll. How many do you want to spend?
I'm gonna use 2.
3. It's not enough.
Yeah.
You requested it before a long time ago, and you got denied because you were a new show and you forgot to follow up when the new season happened. Oh well, maybe for season 3. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You can either go to the left, the right, or up the stairs.
Well, I mean, we're breaking doors down today.
You want to go straight into the inner room?
Let's do it. You know what?
You're going straight into the inner room.
That was the most interesting thing.
Oh, I forgot to mention. As you guys walk into the room, William's the last one because he's reporting everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
shouldn't I be the last one because I'm the producer?
Do you want to be?
You don't normally see the producer.
Do you want to be?
I'm the last one.
You're the last one. Okay. As you take your first step into the lobby, it feels. At 7, it feels like you pretty much got punched in the gut. You go flying out of the house. You take 7 points of health damage. And you have to make a stability roll because nothing hit you. How many points are you spending? The difficulty roll for a stability is always 4. So when you roll, you have to get a 4 or better.
I was just gonna say I was gonna use 4.
Use 3.
Okay.
Because the minimum you can roll is 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna automatically. Good job. You're automatically gonna. You go flying. Why does this not make you freak out as much as it probably should? Do you think this is awesome? This is gonna make a great story, or is it just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I think it is freaking. I'm almost too shocked to really be freaked out.
Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, both William and Shantiom sees this happen.
I was holding a camera too. I'm just saying that's an awesome camera angle.
Oh yeah. William's like, what? What just happened? Like, he didn't see you fly, so he probably thinks you just tripped or something. And he asks you if he should replay the tape on his, to see if there's anything that happened, or on your tape or anything. Okay, he's gonna spend a point
We
of
do both
photography.
because not only for him to see if anything happened, but so that they could see that I went flying back
Okay, he's gonna spend a point of
in an
photography.
abnormal way.
In yours, it just looks like, I guess you were holding your camera maybe like this, at your chest area. Your camera pretty much looks like it goes white, and then you go flying, you still get right before the flying, it looks like it turns white. And on William's camera, you can see where the inner door would be, a hand, like, making like a fist motion. So yeah, after that, what are you guys gonna do?
Bust that fucking door.
Okay, so you're gonna use the sledgehammer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's gonna use it? How many athletics do you want to send?
I'll drop 2.
Before you roll, let me just find the thing. There we go. No, we're not doing that. Athletics. Okay, so that's the difficulty. Right before you strike the doorway, at the, let's say, you guys are right where the door would be, at the main entrance, that figure you saw before appears out of nowhere. The door was closed, it didn't open or anything, and he's just there. When you see him, you can tell he has the messed up teeth and the veins and all that stuff, but he looks very translucent even. You guys all have to make a stability check from seeing a ghost. You make it. How many did you spend?
3.
You make it. It's very creepy. William's just like, oh, he told you they were real, man. And the ghost is actually gonna charge at roll a d6, John.
No, I hit the paper. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Not much better. Hey. It is what it is.
Fuck you. It matched mine. He's gonna go after William, I guess, because he's holding a big camera, so the ghost doesn't know what that is. It
But
could
he's
be
the
a gun.
furthest away, though. Or one of the first. Like, I'm still the closest.
Okay, fine, you get attacked. Anyway. Okay, so he's gonna attack you. Okay, that's not the thing I want. He's gonna punch you. And his hand goes like translucent, like almost invisible. And he's gonna hit you, because that hits your hit threshold. And it's gonna do 6 damage. Okay, Steve, you can, you spent 2 points, right? You still gonna hit the wall?
Yep.
Even with all this going on behind you?
He's still there? Like he's gonna watch us? Or?
He just attacked Goldstein.
True.
What do you want to do?
Guess I'll sling on gloves.
What do you do?
The hammer.
He'll take the hammer to.
The ghost?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
I don't like that he's so okay with this.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with it. What is this conversation? We just. Where do we go? Oh, there it goes. There, roll. It goes right through him.
What
So
would have
six
happened
was
if he
supposed
did
to
a
be good.
1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghosts have a different way of being defeated. They have a hit threshold of 0. They cannot be attacked by normal means.
So no matter what it was gonna go right through.
Yes.
Okay. We're recording all this though.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So he swings. What happens to him then? Or can I react? Or
You and William can react now. So what do you guys want to do?
how bright are the lights? Is it just like this, like we're in regular?
Yeah,
lighting? Okay.
So it's bright, you know. It's good lighting for a television show.
I'm Chamberlain.
I'm trying to think, like, what would be some of the things we came up with for ghosts, like, you know what I mean? Because we're on season 2.
What, as far as
Dealing
getting
with
rid of
them,
it?
or just doing anything, you know? Like, I feel like we're on season 2. We have to at least have some bullshit that we've been saying to our viewers that we could try.
Do you have anything you can spend?
Preparedness.
No, I would. No. How about you, Steve? Do you have any invested? William can spend his history, and he'll give you guys a hint if you want. But that's gonna be his turn.
Alright.
Okay. William spends his history in remembering history of ghosts and supernatural things. He goes, no, that you can't just hurt a ghost. You need to destroy its body or something. Where is its body? It must be in the house or something. You need to destroy it. What do you do?
And there was nothing in the chapel. It's in the house. I'm asking William.
Nothing was in the chapel. Not even disturbed ground. Right
Sledgehammer to that door.
Wait. Do you just tell him that's going to be your turn?
Oh, I have to do it?
No, you can do something. You can
telling
pass. We're going to go to the next round of combat.
Well, I'm trying to tell him to take the sledgehammer back to hit the door. The door we were trying to get in to begin with.
But before you can go and attack the door, I forgot how this power works, and I apologize. What, do I just have to hit your flesh? Oh. Okay. That's a 3. Oh, actually, does this just hit?
Wait, who's a 3?
Wait, this might just hit. I don't think I have to roll for it. Okay, Steve, make a stability check. You can spend points if you want. You spend stability points.
I'll do 3.
Remember they were racing, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, you handle this really well, but the ghost takes on a appearance to you. It's you in your slippers. There's fire all around you on your body.
Wait, this is what he's seeing right now?
Yeah. That crashed helicopter is right behind you. You didn't survive.
So it's me that's the ghost?
That's what you're seeing right now. But you're you got through the stability test, so you're able to still take your action. So what are you gonna do? You gonna follow his orders?
That's my decision.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's your decision. What are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
I told you to do that, but you're your own character, your own person. And you just saw yourself.
Yeah, I want to know why I saw that. Was it just to scare me, or just
Yes.
I have something to do with the ghost?
The ghost is trying to scare you by using your greatest fear.
Whoa. I have intimidation points. I'm not
Oh shit! I'm sorry. No, that's your greatest fear.
Yeah, and his slippers.
I don't know. Well, if I pass the stability, I guess I'll just go.
And
And
hit the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna spend any points on athletics?
I'll do one.
Okay.
I can roll.
Yeah, you roll. Okay, so you run to the door and you take your sledgehammer and, like a baseball bat, you slam into the where you know where the door is, and the sledgehammer goes right through the bricks that was holding the door, and there's plaster, but it goes through the bricks, and you can see through the hole there is a head that you smashed half the face of. That's in between the two brick walls that was hiding the interior room. And the ghost pretty much like freaks out. It starts like howling in pain, and it starts not disappearing, but kind of evaporating into the air, leaving a very dark trail. And William, who has actually not been attacked the whole time, got everything. From the baseball hit to the ghost disappearing. It was great camera work.
Attaboy, William.
Okay. So, what are you guys gonna do? You didn't hit all the way into the inner room. You still have to get through the other brick wall. But what are you gonna do with the whole body thing? William's just like, we need to fucking like burn it or some shit. What if that didn't get rid of the ghost?
But what if we could talk to the ghost?
Yeah.
Hell of a season finale.
He's like, yeah, let's talk to the ghost. How did it feel when we smashed your head in? That goes great.
No, it's intimidation, negotiation. We have the body. We know how to kill it.
It's just gonna come harder, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
We weakened it. We can just get rid of it.
Yeah, we could get rid of it, exactly. So it has two choices. It could tell us, or it could get destroyed.
Okay, well, we still have to wait till it comes back. Which who knows, because you...
No,
if
it'll
it
come
does,
back.
because-
No, you threaten right now. We take this sledgehammer to the body repeatedly, light it on fire, or it shows
Okay.
up right now.
You make that... do you do that?
Sure.
Don't spend any points. Nothing happens.
Take the sledgehammer.
You're gonna smash the body?
Well, he's gonna go...
Or break into the inner room?
It's kind. Okay, is nothing gonna happen? Because I know I kind of want it to be like, we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Nothing will happen.
Would you guys speak English?
Let's just break into the room first.
Alright. So you guys take the rest of the bricks, move the dead body. Give me a stability roll for that. For moving the body.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
No, I
See
always use 3 points. I
I
forgot
know.
to say it.
I know. You're gonna spend 9 points, Steve?
What points?
Stability points.
No.
Okay, go for it.
Go.
Wow, we all roll ones.
That means reroll. That wasn't the rules.
What?
Reroll if we all roll the same number.
No. Nah.
Good try.
And I literally went, did he read the book? Wait, he doesn't even know the system we're running. So you all take 3. It's not the worst thing that happened today, but
We take 3?
yeah.
Why?
See, we should have just used.
But the smell of the deceased body and having to move it, not the most mentally reassuring thing for you guys.
That's why we're taking 3.
Because you guys failed the stability roll.
William's not squeamish,
What do you mean?
is he? Because he seemed kind of like. You know what I mean?
Well, I failed the roll, so.
No, but I'm saying, is he generally squeamish, or is he like okay with the body? Because he seems like he's kind of into all this.
Yeah, he's into the supernatural, but that's like, let's say the ghost hunter guys found a dead body. Do you really think that, they would be not shocked by it?
No, you're shocked, but like, I'm saying, could he like
Lift it and move it?
and be okay? Yeah.
Well, seeing that he failed the stability roll, no. Not for his first time ever. He's not that great with this.
So if I asked him to carry the head,
He would have a problem, yes.
I want to carry the head.
The smashed up head.
Yes. It's not completely destroyed. I need insurance. Something goes on. I want
2 questions.
Go ahead.
How are you getting the head off the body?
Chop it right off.
With what?
Sledgehammer.
That is a blunt object.
Yeah,
Fine.
but if you, like right here.
Wait, what are you trying to get? So I know the difficulty.
What kind of? It's a decaying body, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how hard? What? Probably anything.
A few hits here.
No, just even. He's trying to smash it. Oh shit. No. Then we could just use like a knife, couldn't we? Like a.
Couldn't you pull it off?
Possibly.
Use the rest of the bodies on bricks.
Oh god.
But we could use a knife for help. So what kind of knife would be sharp enough? Like I can chop meat with a kitchen knife, not like a butter knife.
Who has a knife?
What?
Who has a knife?
I'm gonna have a knife.
You could have a serrated knife because for stuff like seatbelts and things.
All right, I'm using 2.
Okay. You left that at home.
Okay. Fuck the head. Or
Okay.
Shanti Holmes just puts his feet on his shoulders and.
Yeah.
William's not gonna say anything. Never mind. So you guys just leave the body, or do you actually do that?
No,
I want to do. I want to.
You want to take that? Okay, if it would be athletics for you, unless you have something else that I.
How many do I need?
To rip the head off?
Yeah.
God.
It's a
That would be-
decaying head. It's not a regular head.
Still, man, your muscles and.
No, no. The muscles are garbage. The hardest thing is gonna be the bone, I think. Right? But we can rip bones. We do it all the time on animals.
Difficulty 5.
Okay, so you need to get a 5 at least, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll use 2.
Okay. I did not expect this at all. Internet.
Look, I'm starting to freak out, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Is
having-
not gonna say anything.
Alright, why won't he speak? Good. 7.
You rip the head off. You rip off the head. You put it in your fanny pack, I guess.
Yeah, just
A very large fanny pack.
I tie it onto the fanny pack. Take a couple strands of hair. None of the hair would be done.
William is disturbed by this. And then pretty much goes, you know what? I didn't say anything because this goes in my favor. But you guys just desecrated the body by doing that.
We didn't when we smashed the head already to start off?
Well, he's saying now it's definitely desecrated. Before it was a maybe.
I'm not saying we killed it.
Yes, you did.
No, why?
You ripped the head off the
Its
body.
head is intact. Its head is good to go. It's just got a little smash on one side. This is the shittiest ghost ever. You know what I'm talking about? We've seen this in God damn.
Well, you can believe it all you want that it's not desecrated. He's just
that's
saying.
what William's saying.
William's saying.
He thinks it's...
I'm pretty sure, by definition.
Right,
it's
well,
desecrated.
William... I thought you were the believer. Let's move on. Let's move on.
He's like, okay. So you guys are going to go into the inner room?
Yes.
I like how there's so much stuff in this book.
Right.
And
Send a text.
okay.
Shit is going down.
Exclamation point.
What does that mean?
Don't send anyone yet. But if we don't text back in an hour, send somebody.
Okay. Frowny face?
Why,
Kisses.
Why frowny?
She assumes you gave the phone to Chantilly.
When I say kisses. Okay.
You know, I just realized your risk factor explains that first scene so much now. Okay. Okay, as you enter the inner room, it's lined with reinforced concrete blocks. There has been no attempt to furnish or decorate the room. There are no electrical outlets and no built-in lights or motion sensors in the walls. In the center of the room, a single star image has been carved into the concrete, representing Polaris, the North Star. Around the edges of the room are the piled remains of the large boulders that were blown apart with the rest of the dynamite. You can spend a point of science if you want more information on the rocks.
Isn't that up to you? Oh no, he has science. You have science.
Does he have science? No, he does not. My character does not have science.
What do you think, guys?
So, I think it's up to you. William doesn't care one way or the other. This just makes you look smarter on camera.
I just want to use preparedness for a flashlight.
Okay, everyone can make a preparedness check for that if they want.
I'm going to use
I
1
don't
point.
have.
Yeah, but you can still roll.
You can still roll.
6.
Okay, you have a flashlight and an extra pair of batteries.
You don't.
You don't, and neither does William. The cameras do have a flash, that you can keep on.
So I can use one science with.
Yes, to learn more about the rocks.
Do they look important?
It's up to you.
Wait,
There's a
describe
point
it again.
spend, so you'll get information. It's in the book. Again, this, you can just move on, or you can do it to make yourself look smarter on camera. Depends
The
about
show
your...
is still going on.
We're recording. William's just like, my God, this is season finale. Man, we encounter a ghost, we kicked its ass. I may have to cut out the whole taking its head off, but whatever.
What about investigative procedure?
That's for stuff like,
Investigating the rock.
it doesn't matter which point you spend. Investigative procedure is just, if you want, sure, I'll give it to you. What do you want to spend? Investigative procedure or science?
What do you think?
Wait, are you saying he really can do either or and it will get something out of it
Yeah,
if they roll?
yeah.
Okay, investigative.
You don't have to
procedure.
roll, you just spend the point.
Oh, I forgot. It's
Investigative, yeah.
Yeah, just do it then.
Whichever one. Okay, investigative procedure. You take a hard look at the... Actually, this looks really good on camera because you look like a detective or something. Take a hard look at the rocks and you deduce that the rocks are made out of the same rock and dolerites that the rest of the island is formed of. They were almost certainly carved from part of the island itself a long time ago. Due to their sizes, it's too coincidence for them to be naturally formed. But yeah, that's the blown out rocks. And in the center of the room is an opening to the shaft leading down to the chamber below. There are 5 electrical lights that are connected to a generator. And a bunch of empty fuel cans are discarded near the generator. There's a rope ladder that goes down into the down the shaft. You guys go down?
We've come this far.
Okay. So you guys go down into the down the shaft. Fuck you. The 2-meter wide hole descends through 7 meters of rock before it reaches the roof of the chamber below. The chamber itself is roughly the size of the rooms in the house above, although oval rather than a circle. And you guys get another handout. This is the inner chamber itself. The inner room is lined with, nope, we're at the wrong one. What? Okay. On both walls, there are cave paintings. The paintings on one side of the chamber depict scenes of the night sky and patches of pitch darkness. On the other side, the picture depicts fire, the sun, and light. Groups of stick figures representing ancient man are drawn on the light wall, while twisted, inhuman, monstrous figures are depicted on the dark wall. 7 alcoves are carved into each side of the chamber, each one containing a pile of 7 skulls in the same configuration as the boulders were when they originally blocked the shaft. So, not enough. But it's, the same as the house. 6 skulls and 1 in the middle. So where's the shaft? Okay. So as you come down the shaft, you can see 2 broken lights that are hooked up to the generator above. They were smashed, broken. Across you can see an altar that has, when you examine it, blood stains. So it was used for human sacrifice. It's perfectly smooth, loosening heavily at both ends. The only decoration on the sides of the altars are the set of 14 channels, one on each end, and then 3 at each end of the longer sides, making 2 groups of 7 around each end, along which the blood from the sacrifice would flow down. Do any of you guys have history or humanities? I don't believe so.
I have a natural history.
Yeah, spend it, if you want. Okay, Shanti Ohms takes a look at the skulls, and Shanti Ohms really smart. He predicts that the site dates back to mid-upper Paleolithic era, which is 20,000 BC. William's kind of very impressed. Like, wow, you're kind of wasted on stunt manning.
That's why he has a new job.
This is kind of impressive. In the past the altar, you can see what looks like a well, and to the side of it there's a well cap. It's a big stone slab, really, that goes over the well. Around the well there are 6 skeletons, and yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Rip their heads off.
Really?
I'm taking no chances.
Do you really do that? Do you desecrate the bodies?
Damn. People are gonna have a problem watching this show.
Well, at least you know where the bodies is.
Yeah,
Other ghosts happen.
If worst case scenario, we know what to do. And these ones are skeletons, so it should be easier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you guys look down the well?
Yeah.
What else is there to do?
We're not going in, right?
Not yet, anyways. Let's go look. Go look. See what we see. Or tell us
All
what we
3 of you guys go look?
Yep.
Okay. You guys look down the shaft, and there's no lights down here. So it's pretty dark. When you guys look down the well, it looks pitch dark. And when you take your flashlight to look down the well, you can see the stones, and at some point, there's just darkness. It goes down a fair amount, and then there's just darkness that your light does not penetrate.
Fanny pack time.
Okay.
Flare.
Okay. How many points?
Just one.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing you would have, especially going to an island, so 4 is enough. You have a flare. You drop it, and it goes down. And then there's just a part where it's engulfed by darkness. That shouldn't be happening. Do you guys do anything?
I don't even know what to do in that situation.
There's a rumble in the room.
The rumble?
Rumble. The room shakes. And out from the well, liquid blackness gushers out of the well. And as it's coming down, it's getting on the floor, and it's not like a water liquid, it's more, what's that thing they use in thermometers? They used to before.
Mercury?
You know how mercury, like, turns into balls when it's not in something? It's kind of like that, where, it's not into a liquid form, it's like there's balls falling everywhere. But it's starting to fill up the room, and, if...
Balls?
Yes.
Yes. Well, it starts, clumping together. Anyway, and let's say a little bit touch one of you guys, it burns.
One of who?
Any of you guys. It was just a droplet, but if you stay in the room too long, it's gonna hurt.
First thing I do is text SOS.
Okay.
Now what do I do? What?
Steve? Your phone's there. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Looks like you're looking under the table.
Yeah.
Do you have your penis out?
No, there's nothing.
Anyway, what are you guys gonna do?
Wait, we have to leave the room. Is that what you just said?
You could. That's what William was gonna do.
But what can we even... Do we even have a choice? You just said we're burning when these things touch us.
You can also just back up to where the rope ladder is. See what happens.
Wasn't that like we're gonna leave? Like, couldn't we just start leaving and still see what happens at the same time?
Well, William wants to start climbing that ladder immediately.
Alright, go ahead. We're going. Alright, he's going first, and I'm still recording as we're leaving. They go first. Producer dies first. It has to happen.
How about you, Steve? Are you gonna wait and see what happens, or start climbing immediately?
I'll wait.
Okay. William's just climbing up. He's having a hard time because there's a camera on his back, one of the big cameras.
Why can't I take the camera? Why can't we switch cameras right now?
Because he's panicked.
Shit. Goddamn it.
Also, you guys should all take stability.
3.
Okay. So, yeah.
3.
Okay. Roll. Okay, so William isn't panicking as hard, but he still wants to get out of the room. He's not, hyperventilating, but he's still breathing well. As at some point the water stops gushing in, and the clumps of balls kind of reach up to the altar, but don't go any further, and then they start grouping up, forming into a body that it doesn't really take a discernible shape, but it's all that comes together into some form of shape. And what are you guys gonna do while I look ahead? No one was stupid enough to do that.
I don't even know what to do. The body forming right there.
You can see the darkness, the liquid darkness, like some of it goes into the actual darkness of the room. There's still a bit of light where the shaft is coming down, but you can see the other darkness around you start becoming even blacker.
I guess we just start climbing up too, because I feel like anything else would be bullshit. Like I want to
This is
know
the
what
last
happens,
one going
but-
up.
Huh?
This is the last one going up.
I am.
Okay, he hits you. So, as you guys are climbing up the ladder, Ari, you feel that same sensation that hits you when you got knocked out of the house, hits you and knocks you into one of the dark spots, in one of the alcoves with the stalls. And, You're gonna take 6 damage. How hard are you?
I'm down to 2.
Okay. How hurt I meant to say, I'm sorry. Okay, so
Pretty excited right now.
You have 2 choices. Well, really, I think you have 1 personally, but whatever else you want to do, you can make an athletics roll to try to get out of the darkness and onto the
Can
ladder.
I use a fleeing roll?
Oh, you can't. Thank you for reminding me. You can make a fleeing roll.
5.
Spend 5? Okay. Okay.
While doing this.
No. So you made 9? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got hit into the darkness, it hits you. You're gonna take I'll round up 2 damage from the burning sensation. Where you at?
Down to nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're still. The adrenaline is keeping you up, but you're able to climb up the rope ladder. You're hurt as all hell though. When you get to the top, the light to the lobby turns off, and again the gusher of darkness comes rushing up into the inner room.
You guys, I don't know about a season 3.
Well, the lights turned off because it was long enough that the lights turned off because they're automatic. So what are you guys gonna do? Run out of the inner room, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's the show must go on, but we got enough that it'll still be an interesting episode. We need to start getting the bug out.
So what happens is you guys run into the lobby, and the lights turn on. And when the lights turn on, it illuminates the inner room enough, and the living darkness is going to take 5 damage. Wait, is that how that works? No, I don't roll for it. It's going to take 3 damage. So it roars in pain from the light and descends back down into the chamber below. And as it does, though, the lights in the house start flickering. So does the camera equipment. Batteries are draining faster.
I think I have those extra batteries.
I'm just letting you know. So you guys are in the lobby. What do you do?
We gotta make it to the lighthouse.
And do what?
There either.
The lights are off. They got damaged.
Oh wait, I thought the light would turn on and just wouldn't move in a circle.
No, I read it. I forgot that part and read. I did say the gas line was cut. You have 5 lamps in the inner room, and they're kind of like stage lamps. They're very powerful.
We sent SOS a bit ago. I would just be heading to the helipad then. Because if help's coming, they're gonna be there. Yeah.
Okay. You do
plenty of light too. When they come.
It's let's say 4. But you all make the realization, if when it becomes darkness, when it gets dark, that thing can just blend into the darkness and go wherever it wants. It's not necessarily. It's probably not trapped on this island.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys head to the helipad, and when you get to the helicopter, the controls look like they got busted in. They're all smashed in.
Where's the help?
They haven't come yet, which is weird.
I mean, it's not a long flight. Fuck.
So right now, you're not sure if help is even coming. You're right, they should have been here by now. And the helicopter is destroyed. You can't use it to go anywhere. Not only that, but that creature, if it escapes from the house, it's going to wreak a lot of havoc on the world. William's gonna say, actually, he's gonna give you a medic check. He's gonna spend 4 points. And he's gonna bandage you up and... Oh wait, I did that completely opposite. Yeah, so he has 1 point left. He's gonna roll. Get 7 points back. So you at least have positive health. William's gonna say, the guy who built this house, Patrick Crowley, he was into this occult shit, right? Like, he must have known what was here. I don't know, maybe he has a way to deal with it in the house? I don't know. What do you guys think? We don't have a way out of here.
What about the chapel? The guy was always safe in the chapel. The guy that was telling us the story.
Do you just want to wait in the chapel, though?
There's nothing in the chapel?
No, there's nothing in the chapel! Do you want to go in and check yourself?
Then why was it getting blocked?
I don't know, maybe it is something from hell. I don't know, I'm not a Christian myself, but hey. Shanti, you have anything to add to this? Really? You have nothing to add to the fact that your helicopter is destroyed? You have nowhere out of here?
I got a sledgehammer.
You also have a flashlight. You know
I thought I didn't.
light... No, him. You know that light hurts him. And flares come in sets, right? So you have an extra flare.
I don't understand. If the house kept all that in, why can't we just close the doors? Why isn't it that simple? There wasn't bricks before.
There is information about that, but you haven't discovered it yet. You would have to explore the house.
But I don't even know where to go in the house. We were already in the house.
You stepped into a room and said, hey, let's smash this wall. There are other rooms to this house. And upstairs.
Upstairs. Oh, fuck. Well, since we're already on a suicide mission, we should split up.
Okay.
We're already on a suicide
Okay,
mission.
how do you want to split up?
You never split.
This is his plan.
No, but
This
we're
is his
already on a
plan.
suicide mission.
I want to hear his plan.
We're already on a suicide mission. That's the thought. We're already running towards the bad. You know what I mean? You don't split up when you're running away, but we're not running away. We're being dumbasses, and we're running in. Because we feel some obligation, because we just opened this thing. So I say... You two keep making your way around the bottom floor.
Okay.
Checking through the rooms, and I'll go upstairs. Only reason why I'm going by myself, not because I'm brave or whatever, but because Williams is freaking out. Shanti Ohms will cover him, and it's my stupid ass plan, so I will go up top by myself.
Okay, so you guys enter back into the building. Do you want to go? Okay, so you're going upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, do you want to go to the left or the right of the lobby?
Right.
The right? Okay, so William will go to the left. Let's start with Steve. So you open the door and you walk into a room that looks like it was used for storage. It's full of crates with different labels on them, like furniture. There's a couple sofas in the corner of the room. There's a couple crates that are open, and when you go check them, they're empty. They were the ones that held the lights. And in the middle of the room, you also see another crate that was popped open, but they left the top on. And when you look into there, it's a bunch of books labeled 1 to 7. No, 1 to 6, I meant. The books don't really have titles on them, but they're hand bound. And they only have like the Roman numerals for the numbers on the spine. Do you look into any of the books, or just you're gonna move on?
I think I would save it for the producer.
So you'll take a book and just hold on to it? Okay. William walks into the library, and it's full of bookcases, and because the rooms are so tall, they split the top level in half. So there's bookcases on the bottom half, and then you go up and there's more bookcases. And there's the sliding ladders to be able to get up and get higher up books. They're all empty though, and this room is pretty much useless. Moving on. Ari, you go upstairs, and when you go upstairs, it leads you in between two rooms. The lounge, which has just a bunch of sofas, really, sofas, TV, computers and stuff. And in the seating area, which is the middle of the room, there is a table with blueprints on them. But the whole thing is drenched in blood. Old, dried up blood. But it's enough to, you know it's enough to kill a person. Make a stability roll. How many are you spending?
3.
Okay. You're, after everything that's gone through today, and the fact that you have a head on your belt,
I gotta be kind of a badass.
you handle this pretty well. The blueprints is to the house, and on the blueprints, actually, scrawled in blood is, "I hope this helps." You can see a footprint in the blood, meaning there was someone else with the deceased.
Mm-hmm.
But you do not see any trail that leads the body been moved or anything. Let's go back to Shanti.
Wait,
What?
what about this blueprint?
Blueprints of the house.
Yeah, but what's significant and what's different about it? There's got to be something different.
It's the final draft that has the door to the living room.
And that's it?
Yes.
Right.
I hope this helps. His sacrifice. As you walk into to the next rooms, Shanti, you open it up and it looks like a workshop. There's a bunch of like temporary wooden tables, a bunch of power tools. There's a box in the corner of the room marked dynamite, and yeah, that's it. Do you want to examine anything? Okay.
We'll need any dynamite.
Toss that shit down the hole.
William's gonna walk into the next room. It's the ballroom. It has 7 speakers were to be installed on the ceiling. There's a DJ booth in one of the corners. There's a door that leads out, but it's bricked up. And there's a dance floor that's elevated slightly in the middle of the room. And there's a big, giant crystal ball in the ceiling. But other than that, there's nothing there. Okay, so from where you are, I'm going to say you're in the seating room. It's all pretty much open. There's a couple walls that, more define the areas. But it's pretty open, so you can see that. So, middle is seating room. Bottom is the lounge. There's the food storage. The kitchen. The dining room. Bedrooms and bathrooms. Also, in the lounge, you see a book on one of the sofas.
This is on the top floor? This is
Yes, yes.
Alright, let me check that book then.
Okay, it's a hand-bound book. On the spine of it is the Roman numeral 5, and there's bookmarks in it. When you open it up to the first bookmark, it's a diagram of a 7-pointed star. And it discusses how to ward a building to keep evil spirits within the building. And it goes into details how you're supposed to wash yourself with water and oils and incense and all these things and chant these things. And depending on how many people you use to do the chanting and everything, will make the house more able to withhold stronger things. The second bookmark goes into human sacrifice. More specifically, human sacrifices that help strengthen the wards that keeps evil spirits within. And in like the little bottom corner is P.S. Don't destroy the body or else the ward becomes weaker. Sad face. So I think you might be getting the picture of what happened. So if you wanna, like, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking the world's just gonna have to deal with this.
Okay, Steve, both you and William walk into the next room at the same time from opposite ends.
Real quick. No, well, before you continue.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's 2 options, though, from what you were saying. Or 3. One being we just give up.
Uh-huh.
One, we sacrifice ourselves. But then the other, you said you could use stuff to ward. Like, the sacrifice is just a stronger thing.
To make the ward stronger.
Yeah. So why can't we do that middle ground?
What do you
We're
mean?
not trying to kill ourselves right now.
Oh, you're trying to strengthen the ward by killing someone?
No, not by killing anyone. Like, we try to... Like you said, before you said anything about sacrifices, you were talking about warding without sacrifice.
Yeah, the chanting and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me get to the next room.
Okay.
when you, Shanti and William walk into the next room, it was made for a cinema. It's, there's seatings and a projector in the wall and all that stuff. But some of the seats were moved away, and in the middle of the room is a 7-pointed star, like the one in the diagram you saw. And you can see the water and the now burnt out incense on the ground. And you see 6 pairs of clothes at each point of the star. It's mostly robes, but there's also male and female garments. Yeah, that's what you guys see. So I'm guessing you guys meet back up in the lobby and discuss what you all saw.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much what happened was, from what you guys can deduce, is they built this house specifically because they knew something was here. They put a ward on the house, which is what happened in the cinema, thanks to your book that tells, what exactly it does. You also learn, if, like, the house gets, destroyed, or, if there's imperfections, the warding becomes weaker itself. But the ward is to be put onto the house. So the house is the ward right now. And what the living darkness that came out of it was stronger than the ward. So they had to kill someone to make the ward stronger, which was probably Nathan Glass. And so after the body got destroyed, the ward is weakened, and the darkness can probably escape the house. The only thing that's keeping the house, the thing from leaving, is the lights are still working, but they're flickering, and there's times where the lights go out for a solid minute, but then come back on. So it's probably waiting until it drains enough energy that the house is off for, a good 10 minutes. And it's starting to get dark outside. What do you guys do?
I just gotta hope William was wrong, and we put the body back with its head. Let's let it go.
That's your choice?
That, and there's nothing about, like, we could start doing something to try and strengthen the ward again, or...
You would have to kill someone.
That's the only way.
Yes.
Well, I'm just putting the body back. I'm not killing anybody.
Okay. You can also try to defeat the living darkness. You have a flashlight. Each camera has a flash, and you also have a flare.
I mean, all I can think of is to put the body back and throw the flare. And then if they come out, we got flashlights, but I don't feel confident that that's gonna get it done.
So is that what you guys want to do? It's up to you.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so you guys put the body back.
Wait a second.
Yes?
We have more lights. We're a film crew. That's one of the things that you carry all the time. Like, I gotta use my last point on it.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's kind of stupid that I even have to roll for it, to be honest. Because any film crew, 6.
Okay. Yeah, you have, I'm gonna say 3 battery powered. Actually, no, there's outlets, so you can
And
just
these are
plug it in.
ridiculous lights that burn your skin.
You got
lights.
3 very strong studio lights. How are you gonna use this?
They're only coming out through this opening, right? Like we open.
The darkness would come out through that way.
Okay. I'm still putting the body back. I don't know if that's gonna help,
fine.
but I just feel
That's
better
fine,
about it. I say we put the body back, toss the flare, and then place all the lights facing at that door.
So you do know the creature won't come up unless the lights are off, because it's hurt by light.
Wait, so right now it's not roaming? It's not...
No, it's not roaming in the house. It's in the chamber below.
Okay.
Where it's dark.
Okay.
So if you throw a flare in there, it'll still go into the well, wait for the flare to go out. come back up. Right now, it's draining the energy in the house.
Okay. Alright, well then I guess we just set up.
You can set a trap.
Yeah.
You can probably rig the lights to like a switch, so it comes on when you want
Alright,
it to.
then a new setup. We're not setting it up so that it's pointing at the door. We're setting it up so that there's one light
At the door.
and then one like kind of like a triangle. We don't have 6, but we got 3. You know what I mean? So we can do like so that if we get it in there in the middle, we just boom, turn it all around the creature.
That sounds like a solid plan. So, are you gonna turn off the lights? All of them are automatic, so you would have to go and find the fuse switch and turn off all the lights.
I thought it's draining it.
It is, but that could take a couple of hours.
Kind of a shitty drain going on there. No, because I don't know. Like I wouldn't leave because then what if it turns off and the thing comes up and we're not ready to turn on?
You
the
can
thing.
leave us, or William can go do it and leave you two, or one person just has to go turn off the light.
Okay. Fine. I'll go turn off the light.
Okay, that leaves
Them ready for the action.
So I'm
Show
gonna
must go
say
on.
the fuse switch is in the storage room, which is right here. So though it's at the opposite door. That's where the
I know
fuse
this
switch
because
is.
of the final draft.
Well, also Shanti could have just told you. Steve, you okay?
Yeah.
You're just being really quiet. I'm worried.
Tired.
I apologize. This is going on for a while.
We're getting there though, right?
Yeah, this is
Right.
pretty much gonna be the end.
Okay.
I wish I had some eye drops.
Bring eye drops next time. That's probably a good idea. This is a little antidote, but I've never had the need for eye drops. I've never used eye drops.
I never have either, but his eyes go dry. Look at his eyes. Just look at. Alright, let's go. Let's just...
Okay.
Alright, so I go flip off the switch.
So I'm gonna assume like William is manning this light, Shanti's manning this light, and then you're gonna come and turn on this light.
Okay.
But we have to wait until the living darkness comes out.
Yeah, we have to. William has to be brave enough not to flip this thing until it gets in between all 3 lights. Because it's going to be coming right at him, pretty much.
William has 6 stability,
Okay. Alright, let's go.
which you really don't have to worry about stability until it gets to negatives. Okay, so you go and turn off the switch and run back to your lights. It takes maybe let's say an hour, and then you hear like bang, 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 as it's stomping out of the chamber up the shaft through the inner room, and it starts walking into this, and it sees William first, and it roars, a piercing roar. I feel like I should make you guys roll stability.
These 3.
William will use
7.
no. William's gonna use 3. You're gonna cheese the system. It's fine. Yeah, it's this one. I apologize. And good thing you fucking spent 3. Okay, roll. There you go. Okay, you all passed. You all handle this as much as you can. A big, bulking darkness. And it's gonna rush into the middle of the room. And it's going to... Yeah, it's going to. Who wants to take the 5?
I'll take the 5. I've been taking all the hits.
Actually, this hits everyone. Who cares? You. What you see, when it gets to the middle of the
Take
room.
5 up?
No.
Okay.
This is gonna be a stability test.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What you see is the monster. What you see is actually Mr. Stone,
Who's Mr. Stone again?
the owner of Channel 8. Or he's something else. And you're in the office with him. And he's like, I don't even know why I ever hired you. You're not even useful to this. I could hire any slum off the streets. You know what? You're never going to work at Channel 8, and I promise you, you're never going to work in any other station in London. And you're going to make a stability roll.
What, didn't we just do stability?
He is using the same power the ghost used to make your greatest fear, to see your greatest fear.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, you make it. It's very... It strikes you, but you know this is just a illusion against you to try to freak you out, to make you run away. And all of you are going to turn on your lights. Right?
When it's clearly in the middle.
Well, it's in the middle, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, boom.
It was making one last attack. So all the lights pop on, and it's a scream. And what happens is, let's say each light does 3 damage. That would be 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it screams, and it tries to rush to the inner chamber, but as it's going, it's like the darkness is falling off of it, and then laying in balls on the floor, and they're slowly shrinking away. And as it's trying to get into the hole, it turns over, and it just disappears into the light. And as that happens, William gets shot. Shot.
By
Loud bang. I think it's +2 for firearm, so he takes 4 damage.
shot or shot?
Shot.
Like with a gun?
Yes. So he gets shot in the arm.
How?
He's at the front door. And he kind of like runs into the lobby. And from the front door, you see a woman walk in. You've actually seen her before. She was Audrey's lawyer. And she's holding a Magnum. And she has a backpack on her with a bunch of equipment. And she says, now that I have your attention, I would like to thank all of you for dealing with that nasty little thing. Now, I don't really want to hurt you guys, but I do want to show that I'm not afraid to. Now, I'll give you guys 2 options. You can do this the hard way, where I promise you I'm going to win, or you guys can just leave with your little cameras, do whatever the hell you want, and I'm going to do my business here.
What is your business?
You saw the monster, right? Where that thing came from? There's so much power there. And it's gonna be mine to take. I should probably also mention in the UK, handguns are illegal. So are any automatic weapons.
Where's the hell?
Do you say that?
I'm thinking it. My character's thinking it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're not gonna say it out loud, do you want to say the police are coming?
Okay. We have help on the way. We sent a message out a while ago.
Oh, did you? Well, here's the funny thing about cops. When you call them as a lawyer and tell them that you expect to get a lot of prank phone calls when you're about to show a house, well, some of those calls are considered pranks.
But it was called by the homeowner.
Well, that's the second thing. When you pay the cops money to ignore all phone calls, well, I think you get the idea. I would just like to remind everyone, Shanti has a sledgehammer, William's bleeding on the floor, and you have a light. Actually, William has to take a stability roll. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna hope. I'm just gonna do something stupid then.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna flash my light at her eyes. That big ass light that I have.
Okay, Steve, you're gonna do, Shanti, I mean, are you gonna do anything?
I'll do the same thing.
That's it. Okay, you guys effectively blinded her, and she goes,
She won't be
and
blinded
then she
for
goes,
long, though. It's
I kinda expected a tackle, but okay. You guys blinded her.
And then we tackled her
You're gonna tackle her? You're not gonna use the sledgehammer?
with the sledgehammer.
Are you gonna hit her with the sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be an athletics roll.
I'll drop 5 on it.
She has 5 in shooting. I'll say the lights give her a -3.
So what does that mean?
She's gonna roll to shoot someone. She's gonna roll to shoot him, actually, because he was the first one.
But she won't be able to see me. She'll just be blind firing.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving her a -3 to shoot.
I think I might put the rest of my athletics. You really want to swing?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. And I'm gonna say she spends.
That's 5 plus the roll.
She's gonna spend 2 points.
Can I spend it?
No, that's not how. 6 minus 2 is
4.
I just
He just ran a 6 plus his athletics.
my 5.
So that's 11. Bitch getting smashed.
roll a d6 again. Roll a d6 again.
Why?
That's to hit.
Uh-huh.
Roll a d6 for
Just roll it,
damage.
just
For
roll it,
damage.
just roll it.
For damage?
Yeah.
Well,
You're
this,
gonna
this,
fucking
this
hit.
means I get the hit?
Yeah, you're gonna hit her. Now I want to know how much
So
you
now
hit
it's
her
going to
by.
be 5 plus whatever.
Damage. I want to say the sledgehammer does 5 damage. Plus 5 plus your dice.
Okay.
But that's not because of your athletics. I'm saying a sledgehammer fucking hurts.
Alright, go.
Especially if you go full force like that. What is that? 5 plus 4 is 9? Oh god. Okay.
Not that, there's no way. At least not that.
She actually still has 1 health, but yeah. She gets hit. You hit her in the chest, but she's still.
In the chest.
Where do you want to hit her?
In the head.
I would say that would kill her.
self-defense.
Okay, what happens is you go for the head, and you hit her, but there's a crack, but it's not as much as you thought there would be, and she falls to the floor, but right before you hit her, she was able to get to shoot her gun, and hits you for... You can't see that die, right? Do you want to take that die roll or make me reroll?
No, we made the rules.
Well, you know what? I like you. Because that was a 1. 4, 5, 6. Take 6
I thought it was
damage.
-2.
No, because it's still a gun, it still hurts. But it's -2 to shoot to you, to aim and shoot.
Alright. So I take 6 damage?
Yes. I'm gonna say you got shot stomach. Yeah. It hurts a lot. But you knock her the fuck out. You can still see she's bleeding, but she's out. What do you guys do now?
Where's the fucking help? No, she just said that she pretty much made it so the help isn't coming.
You guys do recognize she has a way on and off this island. She must have a way on and off this island.
So we have to figure out.
Well, I'm just gonna say,
Alright, well, we take her gun.
yes. Do you go through her equipment?
Sure.
There's a bunch of books, kind of the same like the one you had before, though they're in more of a red leather. Still hand bound. There's chalk and waters and incense and all these and symbols and all these things. But she's smacked the fuck out. And now you're able to find she has a boat at the west dock that you guys can take back to the mainland. I assume you do so, or is there anything else you want to grab?
We gotta figure out what to do with her. We can't just leave her, because then we're leaving her where she wants to be.
Yeah. By the way,
I guess bondage.
By the way, you guys recognize that that where that creature came from, there could be more creatures like it.
But they don't have a way off the island.
Well, like the darkness, it could have used just the darkness to escape.
Didn't go where?
London. Cause havoc. Eat people.
Well, that's what the dynamite's for.
Yeah, you can use the dynamite to cave in that chamber.
I mean, I guess that's what we do. I'm not gonna sacrifice her. That would be the easy solution. But I don't know. My character's not that. It's just not the person to do it. I don't think William is either. The only one that might be is you. But then the show's over. We'll never be able to show any of this stuff then. Can't show a human sacrifice on live television, I'm afraid.
You could instead make it into a feature film and just say everything here is fake.
But it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
And I don't know. I just can't live with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying these are your options.
Alright, so I blow up, I say we do that.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
You guys take the...
And we tied her up, whatever, so that at least... There's nothing she could do right now. Or at least that's what I like to do.
So you guys rig up the rooms with dynamite. and blow it, and you hear the rocks slam, and you can see the shaft fill up with rocks. I guess you guys re-brick up the the inner doorway.
Mhm.
Okay. And yeah. And you guys use the boat to escape. Okay, what do you guys do when you get back to the mainland? You have a captive woman?
I mean, all we can do is hope people trust us by showing us fucking recorded video of all this.
Yes, you have a recorded thing of her. You know, it doesn't make sense when she says, I'm gonna take that power for myself, but, the fact that she shot William.
Okay, so there's that.
So, yeah, you can get her arrested for,
Attempted murder?
yes,
She also shot at me.
yes. You guys all go, get hospitalized.
There's video of Shanti Holmes just going.
It was in self-defense. Here's the thing. Not only just seeing a ghost, that would shock the world, but I think we can live with that fact if it was a rare occurrence.
So I swung.
But,
I swung 2 times
yes.
in the entire time.
By the way, did you get hurt?
No, I did once.
I always tried to kill you. Last time I wanted to kill Arthel, and I just tried to kill you instead. Oh well. Also, William's pretty okay. He just got shot really in the arm.
Did you get punched?
Yeah, he did.
By a ghost?
Yeah.
There's a video of that.
Well, actually, here's the thing.
This is the best video ever.
Here's the thing. You guys know that you can probably get away with the ghost thing, like ghosts are real. Humans can probably accept that. It'll take a while, but they can probably accept that.
But it's still on
But
TV.
the
just
living
'cause
darkness, do you think society could accept that?
To me, they have to know because it can come back up again.
You're saying show it.
I'm saying show it, and this is the thing. Just because we show it doesn't mean they will believe it.
That is true.
They could be, oh, this is some amazing publicity for your show that was about to get canceled if you didn't have an amazing finale.
And Shanti, you agree with us?
Truth has to be known.
And William entirely agrees with that. He wants to get the, information out there, the belief and all that stuff. So you guys go to Stone and you show him the footage and he goes, "Is this real? Come on, you're screwing with me, right?"
100% real. 100% real. I wish it wasn't real.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think I see some of the video editing here.
No.
CGI.
This is raw footage. This is raw footage. Also, you can have people check it for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, I don't know. This is a little fantastical, don't you guys think? He clearly doesn't believe you guys.
Okay, it doesn't really matter though.
But,
It's really after the episode.
Other than that, this is exciting. I do wonder, will you guys be able to, still do what you guys did before? You guys tried to, disprove hauntings, and this just feels... Again, he doesn't believe you. I don't know. What do you guys think about... What are you guys going to do for Season 3?
I don't know about a Season 3 right now. But do we have to worry about that right now? This episode has to do well.
True. We're going to put it out there, and just see what happens. You guys put it out, and all you guys give your testimonies that this absolutely happened. This was not a CGI. This is not, you guys get professionals to come in and check the footage for stuff. And oddly enough, in some of the professional stuff comes up as it being faked. Not all of them, but some. Clearly the fault of the lizard men, William thinks. But you guys put it out there, and it, some people look freaked out. Some people freaked out about it. Some people think you guys are just faking everything from every episode, any spookiness, and you guys just went full retard with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, all three of you get called into a bar to meet someone. He just says you need to meet me. You guys go?
You need to meet me?
Yes.
That doesn't sound convincing.
William's going. How about you guys?
Williams can let me know.
Okay. Harry?
I'll go, just because I don't want William to get sucked into something that might be retarded.
So you go?
Yeah, I go.
Okay. So you and William go, and at the bar, you see this guy in his mid-40s, and a guy who looks like he's 80, sitting at the bar, and they introduce themselves as Ross, who was Irving's partner in the law firm, and Adam D. Brandt, or as he's introduces himself as Patrick Raleigh. And they did you guys videotape the dynamite and stuff?
I would assume we were always videotaping.
Okay. So, I just want to make sure.
Because even if we weren't holding the cameras, mine was small, so I'm assuming it could just hang off. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hanging there.
Okay. They're gonna go, and they're gonna be like, okay, sit. And when the old guy introduces himself as Patrick Raleigh, the guy who commissioned the house who disappeared, who's been pretending to be the owner of a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a little shocking, but they pretty much explain that they first found that they are part of the order, the Hermetic Order of the Seventh Circle, I believe it's called, and they pretty much say everything that happened was. They pretty much tell you that they built the house because they wanted to get that power as well as Irving.
Mm.
But after they saw the living darkness, they decided that it was best to hide the power, and they were actually working for Patrick Raleigh to get the house again, so they can continue keeping the house as a stopper to the darkness. And they pretty much started talking like, oh, we actually bought the house and we're gonna still continue to do that, but we want to thank you guys for doing the right thing even after unleashing it. We did the same thing, but at least you guys destroyed it, even though there might be more out there. And we want to invite you to the order. You guys seen a lot, and we want to help explain. And maybe you guys can help us, be it protecting the house or looking for more of these weak spots. William joins.
He was born to join.
Yeah. He's like, I knew it. And the lizard men? What? The lizard men. That was such like, crap.
Alright. I join.
And your greatest fear changes?
No, it just doesn't apply. There's no way I'm expendable.
Yes, you actually, so both of you, the two, William and Ari, disappear. you never hear from them again. So Series 3 gets canceled, but Ross Stone calls you up one day.
Who?
Not Ross Stone, Mr. Stone. He's the Channel 8 guy. Your boss. They disappeared off of the planet, man. So I don't think there's going to be a season 3 of The Other Side. But I have this new show. The producer's name's Ross Payton, I think. I don't really know him. But it's about checking out ruins, buildings that got modern ruins, buildings that got what's the word I'm looking for? Abandoned. It's a more nature documentary kind of thing, but I think it's up your alley. And that last show really showed your intelligence. I think you would be great for this. What do you say?
I think it's about time I mix up that profession again.
So what you
Get
gonna
get out of show hosting.
and do what?
I'm gonna be a hand model.
Oh my god, those are the hands that smashed that woman in the face.
A hand model?
Yep. I got an agent and everything already.
You do?
Mhm.
Can I have the agent's number? I might have an idea for a... We actually do need a hand model for Slug Aqua. It's a new water company that really wants... It has a really interesting design to their water bottles, and think a good... What the fuck? I don't know why she called me. We could really use a hand model, so if you're interested, just give me your agent number and just give your first job. It was always a good thing working with you, I think.
On one condition.
And what is that?
Jungle George will have to be somewhere on the bottles.
Logo.
Jungle George. Like a mascot?
However you want to do it. Mascot, name, whatever.
You want to give me a intimidation?
Jungle George will be on this bottle.
You spend a point.
I'll spend 2 for it.
She left me a voice. You spend a point. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. I'll talk with your agents. You don't know. And we'll get all that set up. Alright. Click.
Hello?
He hung up. And that is the end to our story. So what did you guys think? Like, both stories and how I ran it. Like, what did you guys think was the weakest part, the strongest
Exposition.
part?
Exposition.
I need a definition for that word right now.
Just setup.
Okay.
Like, that's why, you were like, oh, look like you guys are bored. It was way more interesting once we got to the island.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the game is split up. I went through the book. I went through the book twice. I bought this book for, I think, $15. And I kind of expected just to run the book,
Mm-hmm.
If I ran this again, I would put a lot more effort into, like in the beginning, I just had you guys spend points. And I think it would have been better if, like, instead of spending points, you talk to the editor for Patrick Raleigh. You did something with Audrey to talk about, they were actually going through a divorce in the game, before he disappeared. Stuff like that.
Why do we have to assign points right away? Why can't we just have, a set amount and then whatever comes up we can apply 1 or 2 or whatever?
Because that's how the game system works.
Should change it up.
Because you have to have the character already.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be who you are already at that point. You know?
Yeah.
Like so.
Because the thing is, let's say you could. I actually did think about this, but I could have gave you guys all the information and moved on. But I think it's more interesting because when you guys don't have all the information, because that makes the story more interesting. Because let's say you had all the information, you'd just be doing everything by the book. By the way, when you ripped off the head, I was gonna, decide if the ghost comes back, either to help you or to kill you later on, if it felt appropriate. But after you tore off the head, I'm like, okay, well, that's creepy.
He should have been fine.
But yeah, I bought this book. I just wanted to run it because I've been having writer's block for other games I want to do. And I just wanted something to help me structure things, and I don't think this book did a good job at that. A lot of times I had to read ahead and stay quiet, because a lot of times in the stuff it was saying, by the way, GM, this is the chamber with the living darkness in it. This is the thing where Irving's gonna come and do this, or stuff like that. She's the one that destroyed the lighthouse, by the way, and the helicopter. And it was just, and not only that, when it got to the interviews, you would think the first thing the paragraph would say is, you meet blah blah, here's his physical description, here's his, how he's probably feeling about all this.
Mm-hmm.
And, it really doesn't go into that, and that kind of really bothered me, because I have to think 5 steps ahead of you guys, so not being able to just look at the book and go, yeah, he's chubby, or, oh, he's, 25, he's 50, or whatever, really threw me off. And I think just having the investigative stuff be like 100% in the beginning, and the second half being more where the general abilities come out, is a problem. And as much as I want to think about it, I can't think of how to add any of these general abilities to the research portion, without putting a lot of effort into it, which is not the reason you buy a adventure book. So yeah, if anyone's interested in the Seventh Circle, you can only buy it from the publisher website. You might be able to find it in a store, your local game stores, but I'm not sure. The weird thing is you can't buy the PDF from RPG Now or RPG Drive-Thru, the 2 biggest PDF stores for these games, which makes me wonder if they knew if it wasn't that great or if they just forgot about it or what. I don't know. I would suggest getting it if you really like the idea, but you're gonna have to put more effort into rewriting the story, in my opinion. Other than that, I think you guys did a great job. I know, Steve, I'm sorry. It's clear you got tired halfway through. I wish we can do this earlier or something, but I don't know. We'll figure that out for next time.
Figure something out.
Yeah. I guess you guys don't want to play that board game then. It's probably like 1 or 2. 1.
It's Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm gonna see if Arthel's online so I can send him his gift. I'll just send him the code for that thing. But overall, did you guys at least have fun?
I liked it.
Would you do another role-playing game again, Steve? John?
How many have done it? The 3rd one.
I know.
It's been stopped, but yeah.
But, I just want to make sure. There's just things I need to get better as a GM. Though, I should say everything about the end was just made up. Everything from the hand modeling, of course, to Ross, not Ross, Ross, the lawyer, and Patrick Raleigh contacting you guys.
Hand model for sledgehammers.
And water.
Yeah, slug agua. I'm just more happy I got that into the show. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around for about 3 hours. This was I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be up all night editing this shit, but yeah. Or maybe I'll save it for Christmas Eve. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya. Hopefully we'll do something again a year from now, because people have lives and apparently I don't.